See? I got other shit to buy. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna lose that
I
shit.
like
got
bright
other shit to
green.
buy. I'm gonna lose that shit. Hey, I do have a question now, and you guys might get upset with me a little bit, but what's up with her? Oh, crap. Oh, jeez, I didn't even... Jesus. Sorry about that. What's going on, guys? Andrew here with yet again another natural reaction. How the hell's it going, party people? It's good to see the Billy friends. How's it going? If you're new here, please do me a favor. Go down there and hit that subscribe button for me. I've got plenty of daily content for you, and I'm pretty much looking at things that you folks suggest. I'm also on Instagram at The Real Natural Reaction if you're into that sort of thing. Anyway, if you clicked on this, you guessed it. You're here for the third year interview. This is pretty much the most highly requested thing I think I've had on my channel since I've started, and you guys are pretty much yelling at me about it, so here it is. There's way too many people that commented on it to like mention one person, so maybe I'll just flash a bunch up on the screen. And we'll just get right into this sucker, because apparently it's like 24 minutes long. I'm excited to get into this, Billy friends. It's good to see you today. Did I say that today? Did I mention that today? Because you guys are looking real good. How about me? You guys never say it back to me, though. Just saying. Just saying. Anyways, I'm going to keep it real short today because we're here for the interview. Third year. Highly anticipated, highly requested. Hope you guys are happy with this. I hope you're happy.
Time capsule 1-1.
There she is.
Let's do this shit.
Let's do this shit.
Year 3.
Year 3, nice. Whoa, already. Seems real confident and stuff, right? She looks way different, too. She looks like a lot older all of a sudden, I feel like. Anyway.
Y'all been asking for it, so here we are.
Y'all been asking for it.
My name is Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish. My name is Billie Eilish.
I think it's October 18th, 2017.
It's October 18th, 2018. October 18th, 2019.
Hell, she looks like totally different, by the way, from her other ones. She's like a young woman now. Before I feel like she was like a kid, and now she's like a young woman going through the music industry, growing up a little bit, seems a little happier and more confident. Now she's like Billie Eilish the star, right? Perhaps? I don't know.
I'm 15.
I'm 16. I'm 17.
I have 257,000.
I have 6.3 million. 40.7.
Huh. Whoop. All right, we're back. Let's do this.
9.6 million. 152 million.
Jesus.
Google searches of me. Bing? Who the fuck uses Bing?
It's a picture of me and Charlie
Who the fuck uses Bing?
XCX.
Isn't it the one about me smiling? That's a lot. 10 million?
Whoa, 10 million likes. It went from 60,000 to 2 million to over 10 million likes. That's insane.
That's my face. No, that makes me feel good though, cause sometimes the most liked pictures like you with like another celebrity or you with somebody else, but that's just me. That shit's hard. Come on.
I'd say probably Khalid,
Nice.
which is weird because he's like just a homie of mine.
Oh, Hailey Bieber, Justin Bieber, Young
Hailey
Thug,
Bieber.
Avril Lavigne,
Oh,
Ariana
yeah.
Grande.
You guys told me
Kid-
how she met him or whatever, right? And I saw that little clip or whatever. She was real excited. It's kind of surprising that she's such a huge fan of Justin Bieber, by the way. I don't feel like her music is really influenced by him at all, because, I mean, honestly, her music is way better, if you ask me. But, yeah, that's kind of strange.
Cudi, Ty Dolla $ign. Oh, Tiana Taylor. God, there's so many. But like Drake, come on. Drake.
That's pretty cool. She actually
Drake is like
seems way
the
more
nicest dude
confident,
I've
though.
ever spoken to. I mean, I've only like texted him, but he's so nice. Like, he does not need to be nice. You know what I mean? He's at a level in his life where he doesn't need to be nice, but he is. You know?
Being Apple's up next artist.
Are you ever at a level where you don't need to be nice though? Come on, Billy. Come on, party people out there. You can always be nice no matter what level you're at, right? I mean, look at me. I'm just like this super huge and really famous YouTuber and stuff like that. But I put on my pants every day and just come and film and stuff, and I don't make a big deal about it. I'm still nice, right? Right? Sorry. Sorry for yelling.
Jeez. I did Ellen last week.
Hold on, I missed that. I gotta go back. What did she say?
But he's so nice. Like, he does not need to be nice. You know what I mean? He's at a level in his life where he doesn't need to be nice, but he is, you know?
Being Apple's up next artist.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool. That's pretty awesome though.
Jeez. I did Ellen last week. Jimmy Fallon, so many festivals. I met Takashi Murakami. I went to his studio. Dave Grohl's daughter did a cover
cool.
of my song. He played guitar
Is
for
that the
her
guy
at
who
talent
did?
show, I think.
I feel like you guys told me about that. That's the artist who did the, maybe, is there like a second version of the Bury a Friend video or something like that? I forget which one it is. Maybe Zanny. I think it's Bury a Friend. Let me know. I think that's the artist, right?
There's a
Who
lot
did
of
that?
shit that's happened in
The
the last
anime
year.
or whatever.
My skin was so bad. Jesus.
Skin was so bad.
Look, I'm glowing now. Yes.
Yeah, she looks a lot better.
My skin got better.
Whatever.
I
Just had a couple
was the
pimples on the
season
chin.
opener for
We all get
SNL.
pimples.
I just sold out a headlining arena tour.
So- SNL.
My skin got better.
I gotta watch that. By the way.
I was the season opener for SNL. I just sold out a headlining arena tour. Did Howard
Pretty
Stern,
sick.
Rolling Stone cover,
Too bad it
Elle
got
cover,
canceled.
V cover, Billboard cover. Released the album, had a #1 single, had a #2 single for like 16 weeks straight or some shit, right? Biggest selling album of the year. I have Drake's phone number.
I have Drake's phone number. She's pretty funny. She seems to be like a lot more confident and stuff now. Like she's coming into her own and she's just becoming a young woman, and she's not like I don't know, she's just like not a kid, right, anymore.
The people that support me, my fans, which I don't like to call fans, my family,
God, I was so annoying then.
finishing this album and doing the most crazy shows I'm capable of doing in the next month.
I finished that album, thank the lords above, because I was about to jump off a building
The lords.
to finish that fucking
Floral
album.
lords above.
Oh my God. Exhausting. Thank God I finished that shit. I can't. Honestly, sometimes I think about it. Sometimes I'm like me and Phineas have had conversations where we're like, can you believe we actually finished the album? I swear to God, we thought we would never finish that shit.
They said from that interview where they broke down the bad guy or whatever, she is acting like, oh my God, we worked on this like so much and so hard for so long and stuff like that. It's pretty funny. I mean, hey, it was worth taking your time. Am I right? Am I right? If you feel me, hit that subscribe button out there.
Ever. I love that album. Probably like a fucking 10, dude. I love it.
10, dude.
Fuck it.
It's funny.
Oh wait, it's grade. Sorry.
I was just talking to her the other day about how she doesn't really curse that much in her songs because obviously she likes to use like more clever lyrics and stuff like that, but she obviously is tapping into her older roots because she curses like a sailor, if you know what I mean, just in her everyday life. I already noticed that in just a couple interviews or whatever. Actually, when I secretly watched the Hot Wings interview, sorry guys, a couple people keep asking me about doing a reaction to that, but that was the one thing when I first learned about her, when you guys first showed me her, I caved and I watched and stuff like that, and that was the first time where I noticed like, wow, this girl says the F word more than I do, and stuff like that. So that's pretty funny.
A. I never went to school. I never got grades. Sorry, A+. That's what I meant. Most important thing right now, though.
Oh yeah, she did say
probably
10.
would
I thought
be
that was a weird answer too, right? She
maintaining.
said 10.
I never went to school. I never got grades.
She definitely seems more
Sorry,
happy
A+.
and confident. It's
That's
awesome.
what I meant. Most important thing right now, though, probably would be maintaining my happiness, which I've been experiencing for like the first time
Nice, yeah.
in many years lately, which is really cool.
That's awesome.
And not that my fans aren't like.
It kind of makes me mad. Who the heck was mean to her? Is this about a boy? Is this about a boy or something like that? We should all gang up together, Billy friends, and go kick the crap out of this dude. Just kidding. We can be nice, but we'll talk after I'm done filming.
Also, the other most important thing in the world, and doing shows is also really important to me, and doing crazy shows especially, but I want to stay happy. That's a big goal for me.
It's a good goal. Seems to be working.
I don't know if I'm more confident.
Seems
I
a
just
lot
think I
better
know
now.
what I'm doing more. I think I'm less confident, actually.
True, I was less confident for sure. I was definitely not as confident last year as I was before that, but I am for sure a billion times more confident than both of those years.
Nice.
I feel like
Why
I'm
was
probably
that? She definitely seemed like something was like beating her down that year. Maybe just getting into the music industry. Like I was saying before, I feel like sometimes artists find out that it's not necessarily just about the music, and there's a lot of other like bureaucratic bullcrap that goes into being an artist and stuff like that. And I don't know, maybe that was just the kind of stuff she was finding out. Do you guys know about that period in her life?
the most confident I've ever been in my
Is she
life.
gonna say it? And I'm just talking too
guess.
fast.
I don't know how the
You're
fuck.
successful.
I don't know how it happened, but I guess I am.
I am definitely successful. I was thinking about that like earlier today because of this interview. I was like, back then I thought it was like the biggest it was ever gonna be, and I thought, you know, it was the most I was ever gonna be
is a
recognized,
big deal.
and it was the most anyone's gonna know me, and it was the most money that I would have, the most clothes I'd have, the most shoes that I'd have, and what's crazy, it wasn't. Success is not
It wasn't.
how well people
Well,
know you.
that's a good thing though, because she's not just like one of those random one-hit wonders who just had like a little catchy thing that somebody else wrote for them or something like that. You better stick around, Billy. You're in it for the long haul now. People love you, right? Your music's awesome. You and Phineas do a great job. I know you. I know that you're sitting there watching my reaction channel. That's why I'm talking to you specifically.
It's how you're like looked at.
Be
I
more
genuinely
More
did
successful.
not think people would care. I like can't even stress it enough. I can't believe people care so much.
How do they even get her hair that green, by
crazy
the
to
way? Hers like seriously
I
bright
might be
green
safe
like
if
her
I go to
nails.
Trader Joe's.
Nope. Not safe. I tried it. I went to Trader Joe's. Did not work. Nope. Did not work.
And she just
Tried
gets mobbed.
it. I also tried Costco, which I thought I'd be safe at, and that didn't work.
She just gets mobbed like Michael Jackson style these days, huh? It's messed up. It's kind of sad, but I mean, they know what they're getting into, I suppose, too, right?
Fuck's sake. The reason it was like affecting me so much last year was because all I wanted to do was go out. I don't even think about going out anymore. I like this.
It's not even an
life that I
option. That's
have.
unfortunate. That's why these people go crazy sometimes too. They like can't be normal. I mean, just to like literally like rent out a private area of like somewhere to go out and stuff. That's kind of messed up. But again, I guess these people ask for it with their fame and stuff, right?
I like being famous. It's very weird, but it's very cool.
Very cool.
And I
Very
feel like I
weird,
can
very
say
cool.
that now because I used to hate it. I
pretty
hated
funny.
doing press, and I hated being recognized, and I hated kind of everything that had to do with it.
That's weird.
There's
Why
a
did
lot
she
in
try to
fame
do it
that's
then?
fucking gross and horrible.
I guess she
and
didn't really, right?
just miserable, but I'm very grateful for it, and it's really rare, and it's really I'm very lucky. So I'm so done with complaining about it. I complained about it for so long.
Wow. That's awesome. Wow, she definitely seems way happier and confident right now. That's pretty awesome.
Probably that stupid.
Hold on, let me just see.
And it's really I'm very lucky. So I'm
Nice.
so done with complaining
luck
about it. I complained about it.
Has to do with it, by the way, too. That's what I wanted to hear her say. People oftentimes bring up luck when it has to do with these kind of things, but it wasn't really luck that taught her how to sing and for like practice for all those hours, or it wasn't luck that made Phineas sit down for all those hours and learn Logic and like make these songs and put all that work in and stuff like that. I feel like luck has very little to do with it, but oftentimes even in my own life when people like when I do like some successful things or something like that, people often are like, man, you're like super lucky and stuff like that. And I'm like, nah, I super put the work in to like make that happen and stuff like that. Like luck had nothing to do with it and stuff like that. I kind of feel like the same thing. It's not really about luck. It's about that she's amazing, right? I mean, I guess probably a little bit luck, you know, she had parents in the industry and stuff a little bit, and she lives in, you know, wherever she lives to be kind of a part of that culture a little bit, but I feel like it's also that she's great too. I don't know. That's my little rant on luck or whatever like that. I hate when people try to say like, oh, you're so lucky with that. It's like, no, I so put the work in to make that happen. Just saying.
About it for so long. Probably that stupid Cheeto head man.
Stupid Cheeto.
November
man.
6th, there's an election soon. I really hope everyone votes so the world doesn't end.
There's an impeachment going on.
Was an impeachment going on?
Honestly, the news is so bad, I can't even... Oh yeah, Beyonce had some twins. And she still looks fly.
She
Kehlani's
still looks
pregnant.
fly. She's hilarious. She's funny when she talks about other people that she likes. That's pretty funny. I don't watch the news ever, so I don't know.
Greta Thunberg, honestly, she's been fucking kicking people's ass. Let's get it. That can die, okay? Let's get it. It's supposed to be like, let's get it, but like, let's get it. It's so annoying. Stop.
Never even heard of that.
Oh, that stupid
Am I old?
Snapchat
Maybe
filter
I'm
that's
old.
like, ja-da. I'm kind of over the whole like jeweling shit.
Julie?
That shit is so ugly. Like, smoking looks cooler than jeweling.
Jeweling.
Don't, like,
What is jeweling, guys? I don't even know. Am I old? I don't even know what she's talking about.
don't
With
smoke,
trending.
but you know, like,
People think I'm pregnant. A lot of people thought I was pregnant for a second.
they did think I was pregnant. There was like a story on Snapchat the other day. It was like, wait, did Billie Eilish have a baby? It's like, what? Biggest rumor though
Yeah, she just
now.
secretly- she can't even go out without being recognized, but apparently she can have a whole baby and stuff like that. That's ridiculous.
That I sold my soul to Satan.
People say that all the time about artists.
No, I don't have a boyfriend.
So did Bob Dylan and the Beatles and all that and stuff too, right? Like, people always say that. I used to get into some of those conspiracy theories and stuff like that, but unfortunately I did more reading and kind of grew up a little bit, and I don't really subscribe to many of them anymore. It's fun to read about them.
I could not have a boyfriend. That would just be mean to him. I don't know. I almost had one for like a little, but it
Man, she
wasn't
seems
an
like she
exclusive,
really
so.
like hasn't watched this or whatever. I feel like if I was going into this interview again, I would like prepare and watch the ones from before. I wonder if that's in the contract. It says like
hate
don't
being
watch
there.
them or something. I don't know.
That's so funny. I don't have a boyfriend. I actually did then, but I don't now.
Huh.
I still am on good terms with everybody.
Oh yeah, somebody told me that she was lying about that, and that's where you got that from. She actually did then. That's pretty funny. She's funny. She like laughs at herself a lot, right? She's like ha ha ha. That's pretty funny.
And I still have so much love for like the person that I was with then, but I am single. And about to turn 8 tingle.
Tingle, about to turn 8. Tingle.
For the first time in my life, I don't feel the need to be with anyone. For the first time in my life. I don't have my eyes on anyone. I'm not in the mood. I don't have enough stamina
Nice.
for it right now.
That's because
I'm
she's just
totally
like
fine
her
with
own
that.
woman now. She's independent. She's an artist.
Who
She's
knows?
focusing on her career.
I'm open to it.
I think the month
That's
of
awesome.
May, probably mid-May, I was in a horrible place mentally. So
She does look like a lot
one friend of
different
mine
now.
died in June.
She looks like a star now,
Pretty
right?
bad.
She looked like a kid. I feel
In
like before
January,
here.
I had a meeting showing me the schedule for
Like
the
her,
whole
I
year.
guess her skin, right? Her skin's glowing now. Whatever they do, what do they do? These celebrities drinking lots of water and a little bit of makeup and what? How do they do that? I wanna. My skin's not as good. I apologize, party people. I'll work on it. I'll work on the money maker for the channel. I apologize.
And I sat there and was totally silent and totally still, and just tears like just streamed down my face. I went to my garage and I just cried. It just was very overwhelming, and I was in a really bad place, so.
Not cool.
I don't want to take it for granted. I don't want to take it for granted. I catch myself.
True.
Even some things I've said today, I catch myself. What am I doing? What am I saying? What? 40,000 people? What?
Are you ever conscious
Seems like
that
she's
you're
gonna
doing
cry.
something that you don't want to be doing, but you're just doing it? It was like that because I was taking it for granted, and that makes me really mad, and I don't want to be, and I just was. I don't know. I worked really hard on not doing that, as I said in that, and I've kind of held my ground a little bit. I think I've like kind of accomplished not taking it for granted. I've been really grateful for everything and really aware lately, and I just was realizing that
This
I was
is
giving
awesome.
too much.
It just gave me the chills a little bit. She is totally like, she's like a completely different person now. I don't know who she's hanging with or talking to or whatever, but she seems way more confident and happier and all of that. She's a awesome, cool young woman who's gonna make great music and stuff. That's exciting. I no longer like feel like sad for her or something like that. That's awesome. I didn't like feel sad or bad for her. I just, you guys know. You know what I mean.
Much of myself to other people's lives and to other people's situations, and I was like, you know what? I need this attention on me right now. So, yeah.
Fruitvale Station.
Fruitvale Station. Fruitvale Station. The storyline
Fruitvale
is so
Station.
heartbreaking, dude. That shit grabs you.
I threw up the title to that movie, or the cover to that movie, and I know that's in Fruitvale Station now, but I still haven't seen it. Have you guys seen it out there? Let me know. I might check it out. Just because Billy said so. Don't tell anybody.
Expose you.
No, I can't afford a real chain. They are real. My chains were gifts. I did not buy
silver.
anything that I'm wearing.
I stopped wearing real jewelry, like real diamonds and stuff, because A,
She's gonna get
I'm gonna
robbed.
break that shit. B, I'ma lose that shit. C, I got other shit to buy. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna lose that
I
shit.
like
got
bright
other shit to
green.
buy. I'm gonna lose that shit. Hey, I do have a question now, and you guys might get upset with me a little bit, but what's up with her kind of like little bit of like a gangster accent sometimes, right? She's like, oh, I'm gonna lose that shit and stuff like that. It's a little strange to me that she does talk like that, only because, her brother's like Phineas. He's just like, seems like, super white and proper kind of. She's just kind of like a, she's really tight with her parents. She's kind of like this suburban girl and stuff like that. And I don't get how she is the only one that sort of talks like that. That's like the only like, and I don't even think that's bad. I'm just asking, like, where does this come from, kind of? But she seems to have like this not suburban accent sometimes when she speaks, and I just want to know that she's 100% real and authentic and stuff like that. Like, does she like 100% talk like that all the time, or not? Don't get mad at me, Billy friends. I think this is literally like the first maybe negative thing I've ever said about her, actually, and I'm just asking, but I've been meaning to say it before. That's like my only gripe, I guess, if you will. Yeah, just like how she talks sometimes. Like, is that really her, or is she like kind of being Billie Eilish the star and kind of putting that persona on a little bit? I don't know. Just asking. Let me know down in the comments. Don't beat me up. We're still friends.
A lot.
I still like her a lot.
I like black.
Even more
It's
so
been
now,
pretty dark
actually,
lately,
after
so
this.
I've just wanted to be dark with it.
Black is like
Dark like
the
my
only time I
soul.
can go through the airport and be fine.
Dark like
That's
my soul.
cool, because the airport is normally like basically being at a meet and greet. But if I'm wearing a black beanie and a black shirt and some black pants and some black shoes, I'm pretty good.
Nice.
I kind of like them all. Like, I'm not opposed to anything.
It's got to be annoying to
Anything.
just to try to get to your plane or whatever, and like a million
Nah.
people all the time. Maybe not
yeah.
every time, but sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll back it up a little.
I kind of like them all. Like, I'm not opposed to anything. Anything. Nah.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel that there is pressure on me, but I don't feel the pressure. Do you know what I mean? I feel it less now that it's bigger in a way. It's like performing in front of 80,000 people is way easier than performing in front of 8 people.
I agree.
I don't know why.
I kind of would say
Well, I mean, then you got to know that they're all there to see you. They're gonna love what you're doing, right?
the no respect element of the getting recognized. I want a hug. I want to talk to somebody and hear how their day went. I don't want a camera shoved in my face.
Mm-hmm. It's gotten much worse since then.
Huh.
Excitement makes you be kind of stupid sometimes. I did this show last week where I went down into the crowd and I just did this to all the hands, and somebody grabbed my hand and yanked me
Was it one of you?
so hard.
Was it one of you?
And I had
watching you?
two of my security guards, with my hand in one hand, or my arm in one hand and their arm in one hand, literally going like this to try to pull me away, and it
Jesus.
took a minute to do it. I'm like bending over, and I was also singing Ocean Eyes at the same time. I was like, and then when they finally let go, I like fell on top of this fucking thing, and then somebody.
Jesus, was it one of you guys out there, Billy friends? You guys harassing her, grabbing onto the arm, not letting go? That's pretty crazy. She's like seriously becoming like another level of famous. She's like gonna reach like Michael Jackson level of fame. I don't think like anybody else has before, but I feel like she's seriously like, I don't know, that's insane. People just like totally love this girl.
Stole my ring. Somebody grabbed my hand and pulled my ring off.
I mean, I do too.
Stole it. Whatever. I expect that. And then I
stole her ring.
Leaned back into this one area of all these fans, and this one girl just went.
How's that a fan, by the way? You're gonna steal her shit, by the way? That's kind of messed up. That's not really a fan thing to do. We do remember that these people are just actual people too, right? They're not just like some weird movie star that's like a Barbie or something like that, right? Or like I don't know. These are real people, by the way. Let's remember that.
To me. And at first I was like, she probably didn't mean to, because she kind of went like this. They're only trying to be loving, and sometimes it just comes off wrong. That's it. Don't.
Advice would you give yourself a year
Post
ago?
Everything you think. Should give it to myself then too.
Post everything.
But I do it now. I don't anymore. Yay. That's what I was just saying. Sometimes it's better to just shut the fuck up. I would tell 16-year-old me to remember who her best friends are, and remember who the people that care about her the most are, and not throw them away for somebody else or for something else.
Good advice.
I really hope that I'm not an asshole, because I'm really afraid that I will be, and I really don't want to be. You better not be an asshole, or I will whip your ass.
I don't know if I'm an asshole, am I?
Huh.
God, God. See, I didn't. Oh my God, I was
These
so
green
bubbly.
nails exactly matching the green hair.
But what's funny is I wasn't actually in real life. I just was new to interviews, and I thought I had to be all like bubbly and cute in interviews. When I watched that, when the other one came out last year, I was like, I like didn't know I could swear. I was saying like freaking
What the heck? What the heck?
laryngitis as heck.
Tiring as heck.
This is heck. That's pretty funny.
Maybe,
that is true.
I performed.
That's weird that she didn't know that she's allowed to just like talk like herself, since she is the star and like the reason why people are interviewing and stuff like that. But I feel like if it's that's why they're there, Billy. Do your thing. Be you.
A bunch of Jared Leto's
Don't be afraid to
friends
just
and
be
Jared
yourself.
Leto in his house.
'Cause that's
I
what's really
performed
cool.
for Leonardo DiCaprio in Jared's big, huge living room.
Bieber watched my Coachella set.
I don't even remember that her saying that part. Did they leave some of this stuff out? I feel like they left a couple things out so they could get to it. Maybe in this one, but I don't remember her talking about performing like with Leo or for Leo or whatever. That's pretty cool.
His house. I performed for Leonardo DiCaprio in Jared's big, huge living room.
Bieber watched my Coachella set. That's crazy. Mel C, Sporty Spice came to my show. Avril Lavigne came to my show. Tom York came to my show. Dave Grohl's come to my show. Billy Joe Armstrong came to my show.
Dave Grohl, Billie Joe Armstrong. That's insane. That's pretty cool. I mean, man, she's really transcending through like all sorts of genres of music and different greats. You know, some of the greatest of all time. Even like her music. There's no denying this girl. She's got some skills, right?
Julia Roberts has come to my show. Leonardo DiCaprio watched my SNL show. Backstage. I don't even know why he was there. Chris Rock. Well, I didn't know for those last couple that they were even there. Bieber, I was thinking about that the whole time. Bieber and Haley were both watching me, and I luckily I didn't see them because
it's so weird that she's such a huge fan of Justin Bieber. I like would never have guessed that, I guess. Like I said, her music doesn't really reflect that, and I don't know why she thinks he is so cool or something like that, because she doesn't seem anything like.
If I had seen them, I would have lost my shit.
Whoa. Lil Wayne. Oh, to perform with Lil Wayne? That's a great answer.
Myself, I'm tired of other people. Doing shows with other people is really stressful.
Hey, wasn't she saying that before?
Tierra Whack is sick.
My favorite artist is techno. There isn't one song that I don't like that he puts out. Every single song
Never heard.
that man puts out.
You guys listen to
I
techno?
love.
Should we listen?
Shouldn't that count as your favorite artist? Is an artist that puts out music that you only like? You know what I mean?
Having the approach that no one's had, trying to write something no one's written.
So stupid. I remember that. Try to write something
last time.
no one's ever heard. God, what an idiot.
See, that's why I'm still bad at it, because that's what I was trying to do. Fuck.
True.
She's hilarious
That's
when
so
she laughs
funny.
at herself.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
She's right.
This was a good idea, Vanity Fair, by the way. They obviously planned this. How do you plan this, like, years in advance like that? That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm bad at it. Honestly, I don't know because I kind of have no idea what to expect. Like, I thought I knew, like last year, I thought I knew what people would like for my album, and I thought I knew, like, what would be popular, and I was so wrong. Bad Guy is, like, the biggest fucking thing ever now, which is so weird. I did not think anyone would like that one. So I have no clue. I almost have a feeling that the one that I would say is my favorite, like, one right now, people might not even like it. So I have no idea.
ISS
What
is
the
making
heck?
on-the-spot
Sorry
job
about this,
offers.
party
We are
people.
now hiring for
Here, I'll do a little
great
dance
warehouse
while we wait for the ad to go away. Oh wait, I could just press skip. Here we go. Sorry about that.
The music industry, man. We're all sad as hell. All these artists, we're sad as shit, dude. Everybody I know that's an artist,
Heard that before.
we are sad motherfuckers.
So annoying. So somebody got that tattooed. That quote. Tattooed. I don't think it's fair to say that we're all
People
sad
are
because I don't think that's true.
hardcore
I was
fans,
just
huh?
16 and friends with a bunch of other, you know, young people that were kind of going through the same stuff, like having this crazy spotlight on them, and they were fucking sad too. And that's why I think I thought that, but I hadn't experienced it. I think it's a beautiful thing we get to do. I think it's really difficult, and I think that's what people don't realize, and that's why I wanted to say that then.
I think you get sad too, just being lonely, not being able to go places that you want to go, right? It makes you lonely. Or when people walk up to you and they're shoving a camera in your face, or instead of giving you a hug or something like she said, or just being like, hey, how was your day kind of deal, or just, you know, connecting as humans. I feel like sad was the right thing that she meant,
Yeah,
right?
it was terrifying, and it's like, it still is, but I enjoy it, and I don't know, I enjoy it.
Oh, I just want to do.
I wasn't really convinced by that answer. She was like, I don't know, I enjoy it, and kind of still like, I don't know. I feel like there's definitely sadness that goes with it. It's part of it.
I want to
almost
create
part of it.
what I want to create when I want to create it. It's gonna change, no matter what.
Same shit, whatever I want. I'm not gonna tell myself to do something different next year. I'm gonna just do what I want next year.
Nice.
I'm doing this year.
I like that. I like that one.
That I dress and look really different than my music, which is true for all the old music I have, or like the stuff I put out like years ago. But you gotta remember, I was 13 when Ocean Eyes came out, and then I was 14 when I wrote like all the rest, and then I was 15 when I wrote Don't Smile at Me with my brother when we
That's
put
pretty
that
crazy.
out. Now I'm 16.
Maybe that also attributes to like how she talks and stuff too a little bit. You know, she is like grown. I always forget that she is like only like she's only 18 right now, right? You always forget that, like 13, 14, 15, 16. Those are like really like, I don't even know, like formative years or something of a person's life, I think, too, if you ask me. So she's just developing, I guess, right? She's just literally growing as a human.
And all
she's
year
just
I've
super young for all of this. So maybe that's what it is.
just been making music that's gonna come out when I'm 17, and then when I'm 17 I'll probably be like, yeah, this isn't me now, but it was me when I was 16. And then I'll make music when I'm 17, and then when I'm 18 I'll be like, this isn't me now.
Nice. Oh, cool. So I'm glad I didn't skip that other first one, because this isn't exactly the same. Some other people are like, you should have just watched the third year one or whatever, but I'm pretty sure they left some things out in the other one, and also they're like putting new ones in this one. So I'm glad that I watched the first one, by the way.
A genius! Oh my god, hell yeah. Damn.
Hell yeah.
Articulate.
She's like gangster
She
once
stated
in a
it
while.
perfectly, dude. She put it better than I could have put it. I mean, the thing is that the ones that annoy me are the ones that are pretty true. Like, my voice is really soft, and it's not belty and shit.
So? It's beautiful.
And that people think
soft and beautiful. Doesn't need to be belting all the time.
I whisper in all my songs. And, like, I do in a couple songs, but I feel like people just say that about when they've heard one fucking song. Like, listen to Wish You Were Gay. A bitch belting.
A bit.
And, like, my belt is...
Oh, my God. She is pretty funny. When she does, like, right... Am I right, though? She slips into, like, gangster accent from, like, suburban accent sometimes, I feel like. Is this, like, really her? I don't know. But she is funny. I gotta say that. She is pretty hilarious.
Not even close to a fucking Adele belt. Adele is like a literal god. But it's just different.
A literal
like,
god.
You don't have to be shouting.
And that's kind of what I'm always talking about, too. I'm always... some people gave me crap in the comments, but I'm always... when she's, like, sitting on the couch for that quarantine one that we put out a couple weeks ago... I always like, it seems like she's like barely trying. She's like half trying and it still sounds amazing or whatever. But I guess I'm probably referring to like, it's almost like she's whisper singing or whatever. But it sounds beautiful. It's soft and lovely and I like it. I just think it's her style or whatever. I'm not even necessarily into belty kind of music or like the opera or something all the time anyway, right? So I think that it's beautiful. It's just different and it sounds like she doesn't really even need to try. It's just coming from the diaphragm. Sorry, I slapped the mic a little bit. Coming from the diaphragm, it's powerful and like soft, which is it's good. I don't know if that's a criticism. It's just her style, right? I don't know.
Good at singing.
My brother's my best friend. My brother's my best friend.
My best friend is Phineas, but he is also my brother.
Instagram. Probably Instagram.
But he's also my brother.
Instagram been hurting my feelings lately. I really see everything, but that's the problem is that I see everything, so then I see everything I don't want to see, and, you know, it's just this
adds to the sadness, right? Everybody has to deal with that if you're putting stuff on the internet, though, right?
A fan brought me a notebook filled with huge, like, letters from my fans to me, all from different people, and it's, like, tons of pages. It's incredible. People throw a lot of things
That's
at
pretty
me
insane.
on stage. I've been throwing, bras, avocados. A girl gave me this huge...
Girls are throwing Billie Eilish their bras and stuff. That's pretty funny. That's like an old school, like, rock and roll thing. Like, rock bands and stuff would get that. Now Billie Eilish is getting bras. Man, she's on another level of fame. That's insane.
Like, stuffed bloche that she made with this, like, velvet material. And I have been sleeping with it for a week now.
Billie Eilish. Bloche. Billie Eilish.
I wasn't gonna tell anyone that. It's really cozy though. But the other day I was lying in bed
So she accepted it and stuff like that. That's pretty cool.
thinking like, what if she put a camera in this
Not like
thing?
you get away from it.
It's really hard
What if she
to
put a camera
talk
in
about
this
my
thing?
life and have it not sound like I'm bragging.
I said that today too. My nose is so cute in that. Sorry, I just look at that nose. Like a little button. Sometimes I'll catch myself in a conversation with someone.
It's crazy how
acting
much
like
different
I'm
she looks, though. Actually, how do you get your skin that good in like a year or something? It's pretty crazy.
interview. And in interviews, you're trained to talk about yourself and not ask the other person about themselves. And so I'll catch myself in conversations where I'm like, shit, like I'm being interviewed. I'm acting like I'm being interviewed instead of acting like I'm talking to a human being. And I think some artists and celebrities haven't even learned that and still just do that. And people I love do that I've met, where they're trained to talk like they're in an interview, and that's normal, but it's like we forget that we're not, though. Yeah, the
And
first
so it
year
even
I was
comes
like,
from the other way around. Even on their side, they forget that they're just like actual humans too. Same how we just run up to them or something and bother them in the middle of their day. They forget that too. I could see that. That always like was one thing that felt lame to me actually when I was playing in a band or something, and after a show people would always want to talk and be like, hey, what's up with your guitar or your equipment and all this, and you're really cool or something. And I've always felt like weird about it, like I'm just a dude, what's up with you, where'd you come from kind of deal, I don't know. And I wasn't shit, so it's got to be another level of craziness when you're super famous, right?
you better know how to drive, right? And didn't I say Oh no, I saw this part recently. It was like,
You better know how to drive. Because I've been putting off driver's ed because that stuff stinks. I hate that stuff.
That stuff stinks, and she wasn't cursing. That stuff stinks. I hated that stuff. That's pretty funny. I mean, she's pretty young too. You're not really supposed to be cursing when you're that young.
That stuff stinks. Why didn't I say that shit sucks?
Hilarious.
Like I could have said that fucking sucks. That stuff stinks. Oh my god, it's so crazy.
It's hilarious when she laughs at herself.
Hey Billy, a year ago you have your dream car. Can you believe it? No, you can't. But you can though, because it's your car now. It was a Dodge Challenger, matte black. Actually, literally 2 months from today is my birthday. So 2 months after that day, I got my dream
So
car
she is
and I cried
18.
for about 3 hours. You better have a Lamborghini. The mom moment, please.
This is my mom. She is sick as a booty.
I don't mind. I can stay here that long.
I love it too.
Next year, I hope you're very, very happy and that your happiness you have this year continues and only grows. And you have everything you want in
I
life.
love Mama Bayard.
And you help change the world for the better.
Mom's definitely gonna help change the world though, more than I am.
She already has been. I've been following her on the Instagram and stuff. She's trying to feed people during this quarantine time and stuff. Maggie Bayard is pretty awesome. That's her name, right? It's so weird that you guys made me like know who these people are and stuff like that. It just gave me the chills and stuff. Her mom is super awesome. I guess it's pretty obvious. I didn't really have like as cool of a mom, I guess, like that, but it's nice to see that she does, and she's definitely part of her support system, keeping her strong, keeping her happy and stuff like that. So shout outs to Maggie Bayard. That's cool. Well, kind of a long one here, but I really like that. I'm glad I didn't skip that one, party people. Are you happy now? We watched it. I checked it out. I said some positive things. I said some negative things. You guys have some things to think about, some things maybe to talk to me about down in those comments. If you're new here, please remember to subscribe if you enjoy my content. Share my videos with your friends if you wish, because that will really help kind of start spreading the word and stuff. And I always forget to say that part. But yeah, I think that's about it right now. It was pretty exciting, party people. I'm glad that I watched this. I feel like I'm a little closer and I know her a little bit more now. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about my thoughts, and we'll talk again, and I'll catch you on the next Natural Reaction.